Hello friends, welcome back to TypeScript tutorial. In this video, we are going to discuss about the union in TypeScript. Okay, so actually this is the union types. So let's overwrite union types. Okay, so union types in TypeScript. So how to achieve these things, or what are these things? Okay, so here the union type allows a variable to hold more than one type. So previously we are describing like this, let's say value, and the value only have the string, or you can say the only have a number. Okay, so we are defining the type of this value is a number or string, anything. So, okay, so now union types is actually the pipe. So here you can write the string pipe, or you can say this syntax and the number. Okay, so we can define the union types means string or number, anything can be accepted as value. Okay, so let's use this. So simply write value and here write hello. Okay, it's not getting any error. Or you can define the value like 50, still it's not getting any error. But suppose if I going to write here in this way, suppose boolean type data, let's say false. Okay, these are not accepting, means for the value string and number, or string or number can be accepted, but in the value the boolean is not accepted because we are not defining here. So just see the error, the type boolean is not assignable to the type string number. So if you add another things like boolean, so that time it will be accepted, no problem, no error. Okay, so in this way we can set a value with a multiple type. Okay, so let's take an example. Suppose we are using the union in the functions parameter. How can we do this? So let's say function, sorry, spelling mistake, function. So we are going to create a function, and let's say print id. Okay, suppose id can have number or string. Maybe you can use an encrypted id like alphanumeric or simply numeric. Okay, so let's define the id type. Maybe it will be the string type or the number type. Okay, and obviously there will have a type for the functions also. This will have void. Okay, so we are not returning anything. So simply we just consoling from these functions. So console log, and here write suppose id is dollar id. Okay, so let's call this, suppose let's call the functions print id. So spelling mistake, print id. So let's call this print id, let's say 123. So if you see, we are getting the 123. If I write something, so let's refresh, you are getting id something, means all are accepting. So if you write something like boolean type data, suppose true, so it's showing the error. Actually the assignment of type boolean is not assignment to the parameter of type string or number. Okay, so boolean is not accepted. Now if I going to check what are the types, or what are the type, means if I want to add conditions, means type narrowing with the type of, so how we can do this. So let's, this is the things, and here I just going to print these things from outside of the applications. So we're not going to print from the console log, we just returning a number, and here just call the functions with the console statement, console dot log, and let's call the functions print id. This is my function. Okay, and here we just return the data. So simply write return id. Now if I just going to print the id, suppose 30. Okay, so it's actually not getting error, but it's returning the error here. So why? the type string number is not assignable to the type number. Means here the id can be a string or number, but we are always returning the number. So that time it's not possible. So either we can remove this string so that only we are getting the number and we are getting output as a number, but we are accepting that thing. So here one thing we can do, suppose if I just going to pass any other things like any string type of data, so we are going to print the length of the string, so that the length always will be the number type. So here I just going to write the type of, so by that type of we can understand what are the type of data, whatever it is string, whatever it is number. Okay, so the type of id, if the string type data, then we'll return the length. So simply return id dot length. Otherwise, if the type of id is number, means either string or number. So if number, we can convert into the we can convert into the another things like simply return id dot to string and just use the length. Okay, so other things we can do. So simply refresh. So we are getting the 30 and we are getting the length. And if you write here 300, so you are getting the 3. And if I going to send any string type of data, suppose let's pass hello. So here what is the length? Ideal length, that is the 5. Okay, so you can get the 5. So in this way we can use a type narrowing with a type of, and we can use the union also when defining any value, and we can return a single data. Actually this is the thing we already discussed or already know, but we need to convert, means we can return the number type of data. So that the reason we are changing or into the length section, so the length always will be the number type. Now another example, suppose let's combine the type aliases and union. Last we discussed about the type aliases, so here we just combining both the things. Suppose let's say type status. Okay, and status may have some specific, suppose success, or we can add the error or any other things, like you can write suppose you are going to getting any things from the API, so either we are getting the success message or error, and in the meantime we are getting the loading sections. Okay, so 3 status can be done. Now here I just going to create a function, and we are going to display the status, and the type of status is the status type. We are not going to print the things, so simply write void, and we are actually closing the things. So here this will be the status. Okay, small case. Now just write console. We are trying to print the status, console.log, and here write status. Okay, let's call this show status. So show status, and here I just passing loading, so it will give the response as loading. If it's success, it's getting the success. Okay, so here we just defining this is the aliases, and we are just using this thing, all the things. So here we are using the type aliases and also union in this example. So both we can use in the same. Okay, so when we actually going to learn all the things, so when we learn all the things, we can combine with our objectives, we can combine with our requirements, no problem on that. First let's clear the basic things. Okay, So this is all about the union types, and if you have any questions about this video, please comment in below comment sections. Next day we are going to discuss about another interesting thing, that is the type inference. So what are these and how to do with how to deal with that things we will discuss upcoming video. So thanks for watching this video. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.